God started to deliver to me certain particular steps that I needed to take moving forward, in all different lanes of life. But more specifically, I'm 24, and I guess I'm working in this system. There's like requirements that you have to do if you're from a certain status or class, that they make you go through hoops and bounds to get certain things. So I'm on one specific challenge right now. Sorry, the heat just turned up. If you're in tune, you understand that this heat is turning up in the kitchen. And I always start my pursuit with the highest motivation when I'm like at my lowest. And I wouldn't consider this my lowest right now. I would consider this a new low, you know, in the market when it creates a new low. Sorry to get technical with y'all, but a new low. And it's not one that's going down. I'm going through something that requires time. 2 years specifically. Some people that have access or different class status, they literally can bypass this. And I also feel annoying that I didn't just get the cash to bypass this. But it's okay. Today I actually wanted to make a video about some realities about my life, because sometimes like you could pretend that things are not real and it actually does not make it not real. So let's talk about something that I would never want to consider myself or say about myself in front of people. I never want to have anybody have a specific perspective upon me in pity land or this, that, the third. I would like you to meet me, right? Make your analysis on me, right? How you feeling about me, and then maybe find out about my story, because I don't want you to be like, oh, I gotta like this girl, she been through the ringer. And that's honestly very honorable and very respectful of you, and I appreciate that. But there's also people that have the absolute right to be like, that's an annoying bee, and she just so happens to have been this. Okay, so let's get into it really quick. Hello, if you guys are new here, my name is Haley, Haley Jade. It wasn't supposed to be like, I wasn't named after Eminem's daughter, but it just so happened. I don't know, right? But I was named after a Cantonese restaurant in Tewksbury, Massachusetts called Jade East. That's why I am known as Haley Jade East. I am a chronically ill cancer survivor, and I had childhood cancer in my teenage years. I had a rare one, and I also had one that was mostly found in boys or men, right? It was found in me, and it was a bone cancer that was found not in my bones. My life is a rabbit hole of its own. So I feel like it's about time that maybe I talk about it. Maybe it will help me. Maybe it will heal me a little bit. But let's be so for real. 5:26 on the clock. God is reassuring me, saying, hey, Haley, I'm here. I'm with you. I know that this is hard, but you'll continue on. I was treated in Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in Boston, Massachusetts. Brigham and Women's and Children's Hospital. Between those three, they conducted my tests, my treatment plans, my radiation, my inpatient stays, my outpatient treatments, and yes, I do feel super fortunate and lucky and grateful to have been so close to these three hospitals during something like that. I grew up about 20 minutes away from where these hospitals are. In emergencies and different instances, I was luckily very close. Every time I talk about this, I kind of disassociate. I might have to like walk off and come back. I'm somebody that is super hyper fixated on elevation. Therefore, Elevate the Masses was born getting better all the time in many different ways, as much as you can, you know. Sometimes I beat myself up because I haven't gotten to like a farther place than where I am in certain different categories. But again, here I am trying to tell you guys my story because I haven't even healed through some of the stuff. And if you guys can imagine not healing through some of these huge and traumatic things, and finding a way to like grow with having had these things happen, it takes time. And just because I'm a little bit, it might be a little harder for me to obtain things that people get a lot easier, I'm still not going to give up. And I hope that my story can tell you, motivate you, show you, give you love. I want you to feel supported and understood if you are like me. So if you've come across my page and you resonate with me, please stay for the journey. I am going to try my best. I'm literally like tweaking right now while I'm making this video because it matters so much to me. It's like, if them, why not me? Why not me? You know, I feel like I should give myself the best opportunity. And if this is, take this as a sign, if you will, I wrote on my whiteboard yesterday while I was cleaning my room, if you will stay on schedule to keep your 9 to 5, if you stay on a certain schedule for money, why are you not staying on schedule about you? Like, only when you have something threatening your livelihood is it going to make you start. Like, don't allow that to be it. That is a message that I'm hearing. That maybe if you're here, you're supposed to hear that too. Don't, God is actually telling me right now to not allow this struggle or this loop to get you to not, you know, you might be staying on schedule for that job so that you do not lose your income. But now it's time for you to stay on schedule about you, right? This morning, I barely wanted to get up to go to work. But yesterday when I was driving home from work, I said to myself, I'm so grateful because I told you guys about those loops and bounds that I have to reach through, and they are in this trench right now. They're in this trench, and I am so grateful for it. I feel super blessed, and don't get that twisted. Grateful for every resource that God distributes among me. I have everything I need right when I need it. And if that could be true for me, I believe it for you, right? You could believe anything is for you. Why do I feel some sort of resistance when I say that? Like it's too much to want the best for myself and others. Like it's really so unattainable, right? I've been making videos, so this is not that new. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling renewed. I'm talking good things over my life, and I'm seeing the good in my life. I'm believing that what I see is because I decided to always choose to make the right decisions. And when I need to learn something or something is not for me, I must be able to let go. These are simple principles that God has bestowed upon us, right? But nourishment is coming up right now. I'm literally just seeing bars like in a game. You're filling up your nutrition bar, you're filling up your hydration bar, and it's like how smart is the character, knowledgeable. I'm seeing how is the mindset, because there's like knowledge and skill, but then there's the brain, the speed. What is going on? I'm seeing the speed of the character. That's very interesting, right? Um, whoa. Ooh! I have always liked to be, because I feel like it was so hard for me to like come to terms with the fact that I had to be all of this, all of this in a human body. My favorite thing to do was to make this um make this game character, right? And that is because of wanting to always self-improve, wanting to get those bars up. And I'm seeing the bars on a phone. Okay, I'm seeing like those old blue flip to the side texting phones, and I'm seeing that with the bars on just 3, not 4. But like I'm seeing like you or me. That was interesting. I'm seeing you or me with the bar going to 4. With the bar going to 4. Connection that is not like almost there. The connection is like all the way there, you know? And it's not harmful. Like you're not like holding that shit up trying to get the connection. Like, please let the text go through. It's like, nice. This is ease. Thank you, God, for the ease. Um, 2 times this week, because anything that I'm going to say is going to be like a reflection of you if you're watching this, you know. Only a small group of people resonate with me on the planet. I feel like, as I've been shown by my regular, like everyday life, I would like to say that. How did I forget? I'm looking at this little crack on the marble. I have to watch this back. Hold up. Okay, so I was gonna tell the story about the 2 times last week. One time was the turn the music down because we cannot communicate. Turn off the noise. We can't communicate. Okay? And then the second time was turn it down. I want to talk. So it's not more so, it's like people will turn the music down, people will turn down whatever the sound is that you got going on just because they want to hear themselves. And then if they do shut you out because they think you're a distraction to themselves, they can't be around your energy too long, they gotta zoom back into their own. Some people are like that. Don't let that make you feel bad about yourself. That's about them, because they'll tune you out and then be like, doy, like, it has nothing to do with you. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. Everybody's in program, everybody's in line. So with that being said, just know that it was just very evident, like that was a double message. Like God was like, hey, I'm going to yell this message at you until you understand. It goes deeper than people always telling you, oh, be quiet, oh, don't do too much. Yeah, that's a sign. Like don't do too much. Don't say, that's my dog Jade, named after me. Be quiet and don't talk too much. Oh, you're talking too much. Oh, I don't like what you're talking about. Oh, I don't like your music. Oh, turn the music down. Oh, I don't like your singing. Turn the singing down. It's just like you might have been told this whole time or your whole life. Oh, shut it. That's a whole spiritual woo 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 going on, just to determine, to make you think, oh, this is about me, let me shh. Absolutely not. Let the bells ring. Let the dog drink. All right? That's interesting. um, but I will take that as a beautiful sign that we are not supposed to, we're supposed to observe what they really are, what is they tuned into then. It's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry that my vibe is so distracting, because your vibe isn't distracting to me. Ooh, oops. I'm focused on just me. Oops. That's why I don't be nitpicking other people. I swear, if you're watching this video, you don't nitpick. You do not nitpick people down to the freaking size. If anything, you would share your commune with them. You are not even that mean. The flavor of comfort. Yeah, a transition stage or moving right now is where I am trying to get moving. I cannot tell you guys how hard it is to just keep my room clean long enough to be able to film videos in there and post content, right? Like, this is not a stage. We do not have a cleanup crew. We do not have a pickup crew. It's like we gotta do all of the work and we gotta do the cleanup too, right? So some of us may not even start because we don't think that our environment is good enough to show, right? Which is absolutely ridiculous, right? But that's real. I feel like if it's something I truly want, I deserve it. I deserve it. Even though the closest people to me will not like my videos, will not interact with my stuff, will act like I didn't do the stuff that I've done up to this point, it's okay. Because I know that I'm now reaching farther beyond here. Okay? I'm basically doing this. If I had an editor, I would electrifying. I'm sending out electrical currents to interact with my people, because my people are not from this quadrant. Okay? I'm sure that there are other people around the world with the same ideals of elevation, gratitude, knowledge, and just just a good, genuine heart. Not a fake one. Not a fake one. So, if you guys landed here and you're still here right now, I'm gonna take that as a confirmation that maybe you vibe with me. I might be a little off-putting, but always unsubscribe later. Alright, but let's make the world a better place by making ourselves better first. I'm being so honest that I believe that for my mission, elevate the masses, I understand that my cup needs to be full but who fills my cup? Right? All glory to God. God pours into my cup, and I'm a little teapot, right? I'm pouring it into other people's cups, but not what God would have poured in there without me. Only what God is pouring out of me, for them, through me. That's all I gotta do, right? And that could be a sign for you. Maybe that's, we do too much. I'm on this journey with you too. I'm learning to not overgive either. I'm learning that overgiving hurts me. And now I'm in a space where I'm isolated. I'm by myself. I'm using all of my resources to better myself. I'm not being careless with what I have worked for. Okay? So that must be you if you're here. Peace and love and blessings and all good things. And I hope that we are together again.
What are you expecting from me?
Describe my care for the world, or a manifestation of it.
I'm trying to get everything I